Hello guys and welcome to my review for the season finale of Star Wars Rebels. Now, if you this is going to be spoiler-filled by the way, if you haven't seen the episode, watch it now. It's the best episode of Rebels. It's fantastic. Now, an interesting thing about this episode is I watched Rebels with my dad, and he did not see that trailer. And that, if you know the trailer I'm talking about, is the one that shows all this just incredible stuff. And so he was watching Rebels normally, enjoying it, and I was kind of itching for that darker tone and more of the darker things to happen. I was waiting for the Vader Ahsoka fight. I was waiting for all of that, and I was like, and last episode I was just kind of like, is any of this stuff happening soon? Hurry up! And then all of it, just fucking all of it happened in this episode. Just everything. This episode is incredible. It's not. Now the interesting thing with this episode is it's not like cramming everything into the episode and then just having the episode just completely filled with everything. It works incredibly well. Now, this episode has the tone and atmosphere I want the next Star Wars film to have, Episode 8. I want it to be a more darker, mysterious kind of tone, a bit more intriguing, and I want more of the... I want more talk of Luke and Rey talking about maybe the Old Republic, them trying to search for the Jedi Temple. I want to learn more about that type of legends. That's what I want to have in Episode 8. I want to know about the legends that were in this episode of Rebels. I want them to find a Sith Temple, possibly. I want the more kind of mysterious tone, because I feel like Episode 7 was fantastic, but it wasn't mysterious. It was just kind of... everything was happening, and there was some mystery, and I just want a bit more, like... I want more intriguing and mysterious things, like them going dark underground, trying to find the Jedi Temple, coming across Sith temples and everything. I want that to happen. That would be awesome if it does. But going back to the episode, it's an incredible episode. Everything from the fight, the soundtrack and score in this episode was phenomenal. The soundtrack was loud, it was exciting, it was fast, it was tense, it worked well with everything, and when the first time you meet Maul, you don't see him, and there's that mysterious music playing, and it's just awesome. This episode is incredible. Just them landing on the planet and going into the Sith Temple, and just the Sith Temple looks incredible, and Ahsoka and then Kanan fight chasing off the Inquisitors, and Ezra's going with Maul. You don't know it's Maul at that point. I mean, you can kind of tell. But the reveal of Maul, he looks incredible, and the voice actor for Maul in this episode, incredible, fantastic, and I want to see more of Maul because he is alive. At the end of the episode, you see him flying away in the TIE Interceptor. What is he going to do? Is he going to be a big part of Series 3? I reckon he will probably be a big part. He will attempt to kill all of them. I reckon the season finale of Season 3, or I don't know how many more seasons there'll be, but I reckon Darth Maul will attempt to kill one of them. He will kill Kanan, anyone. I reckon he will kill one of the crew. There's something about it, I know he will. And the fighting between Kanan and Ahsoka and the Inquisitors was incredible, and then the first time you see Maul come down, he's got a walking stick, pulling like a kind of Yoda, like an old man, and then all of a sudden, just comes out of nowhere, Ahsoka and Kanan, Ahsoka's like, oh my god, it's Maul, and then he just whips out his lightsaber and starts attacking the Inquisitors, and it does a close-up on all of their faces with the loud, tense music, and I'm like, oh my god, this episode's incredible. I was just glued to the screen, my jaw was dropping occasionally, I was just in awe of what was happening. It was an incredible episode. Unbelievable episode. I love the atmosphere, I love the tone, everything about this episode was incredible. It was fantastic. There's just the look of everything, the look of Maul, and Maul is a badass. He's not a Sith anymore, and I kind of like his motive. He's trying to get back at the Sith, but he's not on the Jedi side either. He's just in the middle. He's like a bounty hunter. He's not on anyone's side. He's gonna kill anyone that stands in his way. And he's trying to make Ezra his apprentice. And to be honest, at one point, I think Ezra could have turned. I think Ezra wanted to leave. You can kind of see in the episode that he's straying away from Kanan. He's going with Maul. And I think towards the end of the episode, he knows that Maul's tricked him, and he's like, oh, we need to get rid of him. But I reckon Ezra's going bad, man. I reckon he is. That the end of that episode, when he opens the holocron and his eyes turn red, that was the moment I knew he is definitely turning to the dark side. I don't know when it'll happen, but he probably is. I don't know if he is, because there are parts in the episode, like, he doesn't kill the Inquisitor, he just leaves her, and then Maul just completely fucking rips into shreds, just stabs him with his lightsaber and just completely destroys them, and then Kanan and Ahsoka are fighting, and then Maul just jumps down and fucking hits the Inquisitor's saber, and then he tries to fly away and it disintegrates and he falls to the ground. Oh my god, this is incredible. The fights between the Inquisitors were incredible. Maul was badass. Kanan went blind. I think that was really, that fight between Kanan and Maul, when Kanan was blind, he was wearing the mask, and it zoomed in on their face and on their feet, and the sound in this in that fight was incredible. It's an incredible episode from pretty much anything, and then Vader comes down on his TIE Interceptor, and then it's the Ahsoka Vader fight. I was tearing up towards the end of that fight when Vader's mask cracks and you see Anakin. I was almost gonna cry. I was just like, Ahsoka, oh my god. But man, the fight was incredible. It wasn't like the prequel fights where they're pulling off these fucking stupid choreographed moves that there's no tension because they're just doing this bullshit. But in this episode, like, they were doing the same type of thing in the prequels, but it was more tense. Like, they were close up like that and they were being pushed back. It wasn't this bullshit, like, boom, flipping around. It's like, stop, don't do that. The saber fights in this episode were incredible. You see the tri-blade for about a second. The fights in the episode were really, really fantastic. And the Ahsoka Vader fight was phenomenal. It was fantastic. And Ahsoka's not dead. I thought she was when it closed. So the whole episode was incredible. But then they got away. Ezra and Kanan got away with Chopper. And Ahsoka stays there with Anakin. I love the fight between them. But then they leave. And you see them return and be greeted, and you see Rex's face when Ezra looks at Rex, and he's like, "Oh, Ahsoka's dead," but she isn't. I don't think she is. And then you see the ship. You see the ship. They're on the ship. I love that little zoom. It zooms through the ship, and you see all of them standing there. You see, it's incredible, and you see Kanan like with that thing. So he's gonna be blind from now on. I think that was really cool. And then Ezra opens the holocron. He is evil. He is turning bad. I fucking know it. And then you see Vader walking out of the destroyed Sith temple. Ahsoka's alive. I think Ahsoka's alive. My only complaint maybe is that no one dies. I just want someone to die. No one's died yet. Kanan turning blind is cool, but I want a big character to die, not Ahsoka, just someone, because then it will add something, like a bit of tension and thing to it. I just want someone to die. I don't want them to die like in a way like, oh, I want Rex to die, I hate him. Like I just want someone to be killed off, it just needs to add something. But overall this episode was incredible. The fights, the music, the voice acting for Maul was incredible, the look of the Sith temple, the look of Maul, Vader fight, just everything in this episode was incredible. If you haven't seen the episode, watch it now because it is a fantastic episode. If you have seen the episode, put your thoughts on put your thoughts on the episode in the comments below. I would love to see what you thought of the episode. And yeah, fantastic episode. I may be speaking a bit quick in this video, just because I was really amped up after watching the episode. And the reason this video is late is because the UK doesn't get the Star Wars Rebels episodes until Saturday, not Wednesday like in America, which is kind of annoying. But I avoided all spoilers, I avoided everything, and I watched it without knowing anything, and it was a fantastic episode. Can't wait for Season 3. I'm going to binge watch Star Wars The Clone Wars, because I haven't finished it yet, and I do need to. So that should be fun. But yeah, I will see you guys in my next video on whatever that will be. I hope it will be the Rogue One teaser trailer. Just release it now, please. It comes out in December. Where's the trailer? Just something. Just Vader breathing. That's all I want. So I'll see you guys in my next video, and may the Force be with you.